Good evening, sir. We can't hear you.
Your security, your well-being, your health, and all other things can, because of poverty. And it's a welcome thing to see that the United Nations, even in the midst of the pandemic, is now saying they are forming alliance. And that alliance means what? Bringing parties that are willing to work together to achieve common goal. But how that will be done, how effective it will be, I think, how can we effective what is it about it? So let's work on it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope you guys can hear me now. Yeah, I was hearing you guys, or I saw your shots, and you saying I can hear you and all that. Yeah, I hadn't started talking. I was trying to admit you guys into the room. Case we are filling up gradually. I think we're at 30 participants now at Commerce. So we are going to give them some time to join us. So just bear with those guys who are always late to meetings, you know. So how you guys doing today, this evening? How you all doing? I can see Francis. Yeah, sure. I see Adetunji Henry, Amos, Adia Adediji, Oluwasun, Pascaline, Shika, Stephanie, Inyobong, Deborah, Guinea Kanwa, Vivian Dambo, my person, you are here too, huh? What are you doing here? You ought to be out there
Yes, I
building
am.
your brand. You are here, huh? What are you doing here? All right. Asiedu, Anita, Ngozi. Okay. Welcome, every one of you. I appreciate it for coming on here today to hear me talk to you. Today I'm going to be, saying a few things, not just what I have for you today regarding the leverage advantage, which is, of course, that's the reason why you're here. I still have some few things to talk to you guys about, things I know that will help you as you move on in your journey of money, okay? Because you're here because you want to make money, right? You're on this training, you're right here at this moment because you need money. You want to make more money, you want more of it. Because if you don't want money, you won't be here. All right. So, welcome. So let's just give these guys some more time as they join us. And I need you guys. I need you guys to do something for me. I need you to. I need you to keep your mics muted so that every other person can hear me. All right. If you can hear me, yeah, that could be from your own end, could be from your audio jack, could be your audio, your system, something is definitely preventing you from. Olu said we should start, Joe. Don't worry, we're going to start. Let's just give them like 5 more minutes. Okay, so by 8:20, let's kick it off. 8:20, let's kick it off. All right. Let's kick it off by 8:20. Um, so please, as you come in, just be sure that your mics are muted so that every other person can hear me. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to share my screens. Let's see if you can see that as well. Okay, so please, I need you guys to let me know if you can see my screen. Um, I need you guys to tell me that you can see my screen. All right, so just type in the comment section that you can see my screen. Okay. Okay, great, great, awesome. So today we're going to be talking about what I call the leverage advantage. Okay. This is a simple system. Is a simple system that you can use to pull in, right, as high as you want. But on the average, you should be making at least 300,000 naira with this every single month if you apply what I'm about to share with you. Please ensure that you don't miss with the screen. I don't know how these guys write on the screen, right? I can't zoom in a bit. If you are using your phone, it's obviously going to be small. Okay, so if you're using your phone, it's going to be small. All right, it's your screen size, not what I'm writing. But what I wrote here is very big. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to be talking about is the leverage advantage. Is a simple system, a three-step system you can use to 300K. If you can do 300K with this, then something is going on. You're obviously not doing something right. You should be making at least 300,000 naira with this. Okay, and I need you guys to pay attention. All right, you can maybe okay. I want you guys to know that this whole modeling game, okay, and I'm not here to sound like a motivational speaker. Even though I used to be a motivational speaker, there used to be a time in my life. I write all of these things down, all this motivational, because I read a whole lot of motivational books. Even before during my Zig Ziglar, the likes, right? Even though Zig Ziglar was still a business stroke motivational kind of person, right? So yeah, and of course I was broke there. Okay, so the truth is, motivation has its role to play in your life. You can't zero out motivation. Okay, you need motivation as a person, and the best motivation you can get is from yourself. Okay, it's the reason why I get pissed at people who try to who expect other persons to push them to achieve results with their life, with what they do. Okay, nobody's responsible for your success. You need to understand that. Yeah, people can help you, people can assist you, all right? But your failure and your success is solely dependent on you. And you have to have that money mindset if you really want to move forward with your life. If you want to make the kind of money you want, you need to imbibe that money mindset. You need to realize that you need to put the work. If you don't put in the work, you are not going to get the money out. All right. You need to put the work in. If you don't put in the work, it's like it's garbage in, garbage out, right? As long as you are working in a system that is right and you're putting in adequate effort, you're definitely going to see results with what you do. You see, the money system is based on values. Okay, it's based on values. You're exchanging value. Okay, it works with value. If you can provide value for people, you're not going to make money. And by value, I'm not talking about you, you know, writing content and all of these things. If you can sell a product that serves a purpose for someone, that solves a problem for someone, you provided value, all right? So it's you make money by exchanging something, your skill, a product, a service, something. You have to do that. If you don't, you can't make money. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. It's not complicated. This money thing that we all talk about, that we all want, this money that we all want, right? You make it and you exchange something that people want. All right. I remember my time when I was really broke, when I was really broke. Um, you know, that state have a way of messing with your thoughts. Okay, it has a way of messing with your thoughts, and I need you guys to understand that you can't make the kind of money that you want if you're operating from a point of fear, from worry and FUD. Okay, is the worst place to operate from if you want to make money. False simply means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay? So until you believe in something, until you believe in a system, you are not going to see results from that system. You have to believe in it. You have to believe that it is possible to even make this money. I was listening to a phone conversation between someone and a member of my team, and the person was saying that it's impossible to make 500,000 naira every month. I was like, are you kidding me? It's impossible to make 500,000 naira. Like, in this economy, you're talking about 500,000 naira, too much to, like, it's impossible. Like, it's so, until you are able, until mentally it's possible for you, you can actualize it. So it has to be possible here. It has to be possible here before it can become a reality to you. Such a person, it doesn't matter what I say to the person, right? I can't tell such a person that it's possible to make ₦1 million, or even 2 million, or even 3 million, or even 5 million, right? Because to him, that is impossible. And whatever is impossible to your mind, you can achieve it. And you need to understand that your mind is flexible, right? Your mind is flexible. What I mean is, you can actually mold your mind to believe in what you want it to believe in. Okay? You can mold your mind. So you need to believe that it is possible. It's possible to make this money that you see. This is the simple reason why some people see, here people talking about affiliate marketing, hearing people talking about e-commerce, information marketing. But then you try e-commerce. Building a business is not for everybody. Some people just need to be in an office and work. This thing comes with risk. You have to be willing to take this risk. The more, the higher the possibility of you making money, the higher the possibility of you making money. So you have to be open-minded. So what I share with you today, you have to be open-minded. You have to be 100%, if not even 100%, at least 90% into what I'm about to share with you today. Because if you don't believe that it is possible, if you don't believe that it is possible to make 300,000 naira every single month, listen, no matter what you try to do, possible wouldn't be make that 300,000 naira. Matter, it doesn't the type of business you decide to start. It doesn't matter. If you don't believe it, nothing is going to work. All right. So I'm going to be sharing a system with you, a system that can make all the difference for you. Especially, I made you guys understand that this is going to help you if you're finding it difficult with technology, right? I decided to do this. Let me share this. I decided to do this training and just show people this because what I teach is it can be really advanced, right? I talk about all of these sales funnels, right? You have to build these pages, you have to do all these things and some people find it difficult. I know that our brain capacity are different. right? Some people cannot just get things um, at once. It takes time for them to understand things and practicalize things. So it got me to start thinking, you know. And I remember one of my first students that I used this same method for, and she pulled in over 300,000 every single month without a website. Without a website. So I want to share that with you. So you guys can go on out there and get started, right? Even though you don't have a website, you are scared of all of these technology terms that are being thrown out there. You don't have the time to start doing all of those things. You don't even have enough capital to get started. We are going to be talking about a unique system um, that you can use to three steps, three simple steps, right? Step one, by the way, if you're still with me, if you're still here, I need to know that you're still here. If you're still here, don't just type in the comment section that you're still here. I need to know that I'm still speaking with people, right? Just let me know that you're here and you can still hear me. Awesome, awesome. Okay, great, great, great. Now, the first step to actually making this thing work for you is you must find what people want. Okay. So the first step to this is finding. So the product is the first step to this. You need to know that the product that you choose to sell, like I say, is like the oxygen that is going to help your business kick off. All right. Because if you don't get the product right, if you don't get what you want to sell right, every other thing you do will fall into place. So can you still hear me? 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 Can you guys still hear me? If you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me, please. Let me know that you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type in the comment section that you can hear me. Oh. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Does it sound better now? Okay, great. So I was sharing with you guys and telling you this about these guys who when you go to the market, especially these big markets, could be Balogun markets, could be many of these markets or niche markets. There are certain guys who come to meet you and they tell you that, oh, they have your oh, what do you want to buy? We have it, we can take it to our shop and all that. Igbo people, they call these guys or here, right? Um, like they don't have a shop, okay? They don't have a product, but then they still make money. How do they do it? They use what we call the leverage advantage. Okay, they use what we call the leverage advantage. All right, and that is the exact model that we are going to be using, but we're going to just remodel it a little bit and make sure it fits into the online space and start making use of it. All right. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you find a product that serves a hungry market. And it's easy for you to find this product. What I have seen to work best in using this method or using this model is that you need to get products that people can see how it works. Okay, because you are going to do explanatory videos or demonstrative videos. You're going to use videos to sell it. Okay, so the first step is the product, and it's easy to actually find sellers. Okay, so if you go to a place like gg.ng, gg.com.ng, let's see. Right here, you are going to find a whole lot of people that don't know how to sell. They don't understand how to sell. They don't know that they don't know how they can go on to sell their products online. Your job is now you're trying to go to partnership with, right? And sell this product. You're going to be the middleman between the seller and the customer. Some people call it drop shipping. All right. So let me show you guys something. This is you right here. Okay, this is you right there. This is the customer right here. Okay, this is you, and this is the seller. This is selling the product. Your duty is you're trying to connect this customer with this supplier of the product. If this supplier is selling the product for 10,000 naira, of course, you need to factor in the cost of the delivery of the product, your cost of advertising. I want to talk about that cost of advertising. So if this seller is selling the product for 10,000, you can decide to sell the product for even 25. So you sell the product for 25 to the customer, all right? And then what happens? The seller sends the product to the customer, and then you receive your cut of the whole transaction. So if you're getting a product for 25, you sell it for 10,000, you sell it for 25, you get a cut of 15,000 naira, right? 15,000 naira. Now imagine if you can just sell 20 pieces of this product every single month. Just 20 pieces. That is 300,000 naira every single month. For a product you don't own, for a product you don't warehouse, right? Because the thing is, a lot of people, a lot of these sellers, like I said before, they don't know how to sell. They don't even know that it's possible for you to, put these things, or you probably use Facebook ads or use these things to start selling these things, and even make more money. There was a time someone was speaking with someone in my team, and she was like, I have this product, and I sell my own product for 2.5. But then I go online and see these people selling the same product for 10,000 naira, for 15,000 naira. And I'm wondering, how do they do it? You see that? So for you who understands how to sell, you understand how you can go about selling the product right. You are at an advantage to these people who don't know how to sell. There are people who go out there and bring in these products in bulk. You are going to take advantage of the work that they've done for you. They've done the work. They've gone ahead. They've brought in products that that people want, because of course they bring in products based on most times requests. Okay, so they've been able to do that. Your job, your duty now is to go out there and bring customers for them. That is what you're trying to do. Okay, so you go on a place like G.com, I'm going to find this category. And by the way, what kind of products? I told you guys that the type of products that you should be looking at are products that you can do demonstrative videos of how these products work. Okay, so for instance, you get so there are two types of products that you can get for this. Two types of products. One is some people call it vanity products. Okay, some people call it vanity products. For me, I call them candies. Okay, candies. All right, candies. Some people call them vanity products. Now, these products, they are not necessarily solving a problem. Like, they're not solving a problem. But this product, what they do is they just caress people's ego. They make them look better, right? In the eyes of other persons. They elevate them, okay? They caress their egos, their self-esteem, all right? These are candies. And candies are not those type of products that are always needed. It could be just, the rave of the moment, right? So, for instance, people who are going to be buying resources, resources, those are candies. The product doesn't necessarily solve any problem, right? It doesn't solve any problem. Now, the second type of problem of products that you should be looking at are what I call the painkillers. Painkillers. So these are products that are actually solving a problem. There is a specific problem that this type of products are solving. So what are these type of products that you should be looking at? Here you're seeing products like security gadgets, all right? Security gadgets. You see things like can you guys please, because this house just went. Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section that
Yes,
you can
yes.
hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Type in the comment section that you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Just type in the comment section that you can hear me, please. This network today now, wow. Oh, great, 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 great. All right, let's continue then. All right, so security gadgets, all right. Gadgets, all right. Car gadgets, convenience products, okay, so kind of products that help people to do something faster, that saves people time, type of product that you can use this model for, you know, and you are going to see results very quickly. Right? And here are some products that I saw by coming to G.com. Do your research, spend some time. Like I did my research, and it took me about roughly 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours thereabouts, and I was able to come up with, you know, some okay. All right, so can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? I believe that you can still see my screen. So if you look here, you are going to see this product right here. So you are going to see that just 61% have viewed this product on GG.com. Now this is a car you know, jump starter, like a power bank, something that because the car can fail at any time. This just helps to start your car. All right, and you find that this product is something that you probably get it on let us do a little search, okay?
Network is
Power bank.
a bit that battery has died. No charge. Try.
So look at this. Look at this. You're seeing different people, right?
Battery has died.
Seeing different people selling it for different price. Look at this one selling it for 40,000. Look at this one selling it for 25. So you're going to find different people selling at different prices. If I look at this one, this is a different model. I think this is a different model, right? And all you just have to do, person, negotiate with the person. You see that because most times these products they are brought into the country at a far cheaper rate. Okay, at a far cheaper rate. So when you negotiate with these sellers and make them understand that, see, this is what I'm trying to do, this is what I'm trying to do. I want to bring in customers for you. but this is what I do. Okay, I'm going to sell. I'm going to spend money on this. I'm going to spend money on that, right? And of course, this is what I'm going to be. You can't tell it from the start that this is what you're going to be selling it. You can't go ahead and tell a seller that, oh, I'm going to be selling this product for 40,000 naira, because for him to make a whole lot of money. But you agree with the person on the price that he or she will be selling to the customer that's supplying you with. But you're not going to be the one to even deliver it, because they have a system to deliver already. All you just have to do is say, oh, this is what will be bringing customers to you. You don't have to work with the customer. So you can say, oh, instead of 25,000 naira, I'm going to pay you 15 for each product you sell for me. Any product ship for me, I'm going to pay you. It's based on negotiation. You need to know. This is why you need to stand all. How many of you here? Let me just ask these questions. How many of you here have read How to Make Friends and Influence People? How many of you here have read the book? If you haven't read that book, you should go ahead and read that book. Okay, go on and read that book. That it's going to help you. It's going to help you with negotiation. Okay, it's going to help you with negotiation. So that is what you want to do. You want to make sure that you negotiate with these people, because of course you can go ahead and buy 5,000. And then sell it for probably 35 or 40. So you want to negotiate with them and get it at a cheaper rate. Please make sure that your mics are muted. Keep your mics muted. All right, keep your mics muted. All right, that is one product right there. Here is another product that I have. This is a cast crusher, okay, a cast crush remover. Of course, it's not like a big problem. It's not like a big problem, right? But the thing is that a lot of people value their car. There are some men that even value their car more than their wife. Yes, they don't want anything to touch the car. So there are this category of people who love their car so much, they don't want anything to touch their car. They can do anything to make sure that their car is perfect. Okay, so it's a vanity kind of thing, right? It's not that it's because, of course, it's just for their ego. It's just for their ego to make them feel better about themselves and all that, right? And all of this product I'm showing you guys, that you do to see how it works. Whatever product you try to sell using this method has to be a product that you can demonstrate. You can demonstrate that this is how it works. This is exactly how you can use this product and make it give you the kind of result that you want. All right. And of course, look at this one. This is also artworks, right? There are people who want to beautify their whole decors, all right, decorations. Okay, then you have this one is like a sealant, all right, and this is actually you can say, yeah, it solves a problem, seal some breakage or broken tools or equipment, and you have this one right here. This is more like, it's also a vanity product. It's not like solving any problem. So what this product does is that it helps you to open your curtain without having to stand up or leave a position. You can just talk to the system or use the remote, and your curtain is going to open or close. Okay, that's a vanity product. It's not like what stops you from. It's not. This is like, it just gives you a fizzy, right? It makes you feel good that you're at another level. People don't reach the level where you get. So, and of course, here is another one. This is also a vanity product. And here is a kitchenware. I believe most of you must have seen this product, this Crest blender that makes something as hard as a bottle. And this is a massager, okay? Of course, this is a real, life, pain. Okay, people who are having aches, and all that, and they need a massage. This can help to massage all over your body, right? And of course, you can sell something like this, a treadmill, and of course, security cameras. This is a workout equipment. So these are the type of product that you can find, right? And all you just have to do is create videos, how they work. Don't go out there. If you want this to really work for you perfectly, don't go out there and find videos from YouTube. That's a mistake you are going to make. Don't go and find videos on YouTube. You need to do this yourself, right? And show your face. I mean, your face has to be there so people know that, yeah, this is a real person, someone they can relate to. This is a real human who is trying to sell me this. Because this system you're trying to use here is something that is interactive. And I would say it's one of the best ways. It's one of the best ways to sell, because we are moving into an era whereby everybody's trying to automate, they're trying to use robots and all of those things, right? So people are beginning to lose that human touch, that human feeling, right? You will say that when you walk into a shop and try to shop, you feel that, that confidence, that trust, it's easy for you to want to make a decision, right? And that is what we try to do. So the process, what we try to do now online, the process is longer. We have to do pre-sale before we now do sales later, and all of those things that we do, because we're trying to create that trust in this person so that they can make the decision as fast as possible. So that's the first step that you must take, finding the right product to sell. All right, you need to find the right product to sell, and of course, it should be a product that is demonstrative, something that you can show how it works. All right. Now, once you find a product and you've been able to negotiate with the seller, whoever it is, you guys have agreed on the price points and how the whole thing is going to work. They're going to send the product to the customer whenever there is a customer, right? All you just have to do is send them, oh, this is the person to deliver to, this is the address, go and deliver. On delivery, after delivery, they send you your own part of the deal. All right. Once you have that taken care of, the next step is to create your campaign. And this time, don't worry, you don't have to fret here. All right. You are creating your campaign here. Don't worry, you don't have to fret. Don't fret. You're not going to do any crazy kind of thing here. Very simple campaigns. You have to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Earlier when we started, I talked about one of my earliest students that I worked with, and how we sold her product was through messaging, like through messages. And it reminded me of when we were running e-commerce, and all we just have to do is we run engagement ads and we tell people to send their orders to a phone number. That was how we were operating then. Not that we're not using websites, right? We're not sending people to website. And what we were doing there was not as good as what so many people do now, right? We don't create the videos ourselves. We just find this video out there, and then. So this method is even more sophisticated, right? But here, the campaign you're trying to create here, you're not trying to do all these conversions, designing your website, sending people to your website and all that. You just basically have to create what I call a message campaign. All right, a message campaign. And you don't need long copy. You don't need the long copy. Don't need long copy, because the video that you're going to have is going to do the work for you. All you just have to do is create your page, link your page to a business WhatsApp, So if they're interested to buy, they just click on the WhatsApp and they go to your WhatsApp. All right, to your WhatsApp and do what? You guys go into a conversation about the product. Now, once you have your campaign created, the next step is what I call closing. All right, because that is where you need to make the deal happen. That is where you're making the deal happen, right? So you need to close them, close the deal. You are going to, like, it's just like someone who is walking into your shop, try to negotiate. You are going to try to, understand the needs of the person, right? You are going to try to build a rapport and then get the person to believe in what you're trying to do or what you're trying to sell, what you're trying to put out there, the solution you're trying to give, and then take you on your offer. You have to make offers. You have to make offers, make them offer. If you are here and you are in any form of relationship, that person is in a relationship with you because you made them an offer. That is why they are with you. So if anyone is going to buy your product, you have to make them an offer. You must make them an offer. If you don't make them an offer, they are not going to buy what you have. So these are the three simple steps that you can take. If you implement this, like if you leave this training today, I want you to implement this. All right? I want you to implement this. I want you to go on GG tonight. This is 8:58. Even by 10, go on GG, right? Spend some time and find that product. Get maybe 2 to 3 different types of products, right? Don't sell more than one product. Don't do this starting with more than, because I don't want you to spread yourself too thin, okay? Don't spread yourself too thin. Find that one product, send a message to different sellers of that one product. You can decide that, oh, I want to go with candies, I want to go with painkillers, right? Decide on which of them you want to go with. And then find different sellers of that product, message them, and get the best deal. In fact, if you are in the region, of course, the sellers, they are in different regions. Some are in Lagos, some are in Abuja, some are in Enugu, right? It depends on your environment. I don't know where you're watching from. And anyway, you must not be in the region of the person. But if you're in the region of the person, you can even pay the person a visit to see that, oh, this person is actually going, I like the way this person is communicating. This is someone I can work with. You need to pay that person a visit and strike even a better deal with them. All right? So that is what you want to do. That is what you want to do starting today. Don't postpone it to tomorrow. And so how do you, the question that you might be asking now is, okay, Jonathan, I get all of this point. How am I going to spend 10,000 naira? Like you said, you said I can get started with just 10,000 naira with this. Yes, you can get started with just 1,000 naira. And how can you do that? Every single day, you can budget 2,000 naira, just 2,000 naira. Spreads into 5 days. Okay, and you want to make sure that you dial in on the audience. Don't go ahead targeting irrelevant people. Don't go ahead and start doing what's it called? Zero target with just 2,000 naira. Make sure that you understand the person you're trying to sell to. Avatar. Who is this person? Who is this person that you're trying to sell to? Understand that person, and you can budget 2,000 naira every single day for the next 5 days. If you're selling something that is appealing to the hungry market, I'm very certain that every single day you should be getting at least 10 inquiries, If you are getting 10 inquiries every single day, and let's say it's so bad and you do 2% conversion, right? That's out of these 10 people, you're able to convert just 2 people. At the end of 5 days, you will have converted 10 persons. 10 persons. And let's say what you're trying to sell. Let's just say you're trying to sell something that the profit is 10,000 naira. At the end of the day, you will have made 100,000 naira as revenue. Subtract the 10,000 naira that you used for your advertising. You will be left with what? 90. And 90 into 4 is what? 180 plus 180. That's about 340, right? That's about 340 in a month. School money. School money. No stress about this. The product is not your simple campaign. Don't go and do all your website. I know the whole website thing is the next level. What you're trying to do here is building yourself, right? Building, your capital to use to launch into all of these things. I talk about those sales funnels, because you need money to buy a domain, you need money to buy hosting, and 10,000 is not going to cut. 10,000 is not going to cut it. You need all of that to get started with it. All right. So this is what you can put into practice today. I'm very certain that if you can actually put this into practice in the next 30 days, if you do this well, in the next 30 days, you are going to see results with this method. All right. This is something that I really appreciate of you if you're here and you're starting out. I know that there are still experts here. Some of you are experts here and you're still here, right? This is going to help you if you are a newbie, if you're just getting started. You don't understand all of these jargons that everybody is talking about. Talking about campaign structure, telling you about sales funnel, telling you about sales later, and all of those things. You don't get it, but this is a simple method that you can use today. Okay, the products, right? Create a simple campaign, a message campaign, and close. Pieces, like very simple. All right. So this is a method that you can start today, and you are going to start seeing results with it. All right. So anyway, here is what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to help 20 persons. Okay, I want to help 20 persons get started with this. I want to help 20 persons to build this system. Okay, I want to help you launch it. Okay, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create this system to help people. All right, but what I'm looking at doing is to help a few persons to use it to launch that system. Okay, so what I want to help you do, I'm going to show you exactly how you can dial in, all right, and find untapped markets. How you can find untapped markets that you can get started with. All right. How you can find untapped market, because of course you don't want to get in a market that is too competitive. You don't want to start selling a product that already 100 other persons are selling. You don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can do something like that. And of course, I'm going to show you how you can negotiate. Okay, how can you negotiate? How can you get people? How can you get someone who is selling a product? How can you get a product being sold for 35,000 naira to 10,000 naira? I'm going to show you how you can do that. All right. What I'm going to also do for you, what I'm going to help this 20 persons, because if our 20 persons is too much, I might just decide to just take 10 persons. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you, show you how you can create a video, show you how you should create this video. What should you say? What are you going to say? And what should you not say? Because it's important to know what to say, and it's more important to know what not to say, because you might just say certain things that are going to mess it up for you. So what should you say in your video? What shouldn't you be saying? What shouldn't you say in your video? That I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, how to shoot your videos, right? Okay, what to say and what not to say in your videos. All right. And of course, how to find the right audience. Okay, when you create a campaign, like I said, you want to make sure that you're not targeting a whole lot of pool. You know, you don't want to target a big pool. Like I said, you're probably starting your budget with 2,000 every single day. So you want to make sure that your audience is well dialed in. So you're targeting those persons. You don't want to target people who are going to waste your time. All right. How do you find those people to target? I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. You don't want to target people who are going to come to just know what you are doing, because of course we call those people spies, people who spy on what you are doing. You don't want such people. So how exactly can you avoid those kind of people? I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. All right. What I'm going to also help you do is I'm going to show you how you can have a 100% delivery rate. 100% delivery rate. How do you get your customers to start disturbing you to send the product instead of disturbing them to receive their products? That is one issue that a lot of people are facing in the e-commerce space. All right, you call a customer when the product is already they're at their vicinity, and they tell you that they traveled, they are not around, or their number will not be going. That's the worst case, or that's the worst position you could be. All right. So how exactly can you make sure that instead of you disturbing the customers, your customers will be the one disturbing you to receive your product? I'm going to share that with you. All right. Also, I'm going to show you exactly how you can handle sales objections. Sales objections. This is how you want to make sure that you're able to close the deal. So once the person comes into your inbox, how exactly should you communicate with them so that you can seal the deal? So that you can seal the deal is important. You have to seal the deal. Bulk of the work is going to be done in your WhatsApp. All right. So you want to make sure that you don't mess it up. So how exactly should you go about it? I'm going to show you exactly how you should do that. How about closing and ensuring that these people buy what you have to sell, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help 10, 20 persons, right? I'm going to give 10, 20 persons the chance to be part of this. Now, what I want to do is, once this whole system is complete and launched, it's going to launch at the price of 25,000 naira. That's what I'm going to launch it at. I'm going to launch this for the price of 25,000 naira. But for this first persons I'm going to work with, because I want to work with them each day for 5 days, and they are going to receive videos, all right? Because I don't want to just bombard videos that like you just go and implement, but each day you are going to receive 7 videos for you go and implement it, you come back, right? And I want to see, so it's going to take a whole lot of work. So I don't want a whole lot of people, right? I just want a few people that I can just work with to see these results. Okay, this is not a one-on-one training, and I have a coaching program where I work with people one-on-one, and it's not a cheap training. It's not a cheap program, right? So this is not one-on-one. I don't want you to mess it up. Okay, what I'm just trying to do here is to help you see results as fast as you can. So I'm do videos, short videos. They can go ahead and implement quickly, and then come up. That is why I want to make these persons to be small, and so that I can thank you. I'm like, Jonathan, I've been able to find this product. You think is a product that is going to fly? I'm going to tell you, okay, go ahead, product is going to fly. Then we'll talk about the next step. Next step is a video. How should you create the video? I'm going to send you a video to see exactly how you can do that. Go ahead and create the video. You come back and tell me, oh, Jonathan, I've created a video. Look at it. What corrections do you think I should make? What corrections do you think I should do here? I'm not telling you what to do. You go back, and so that is how it's going to work. Okay, it's not that you are going to come on Zoom call or come online up to my office so that we can. No, it's not going to be that. All right, because it's going to take a whole lot of time. You're spending my time. This is something that involves my time because I have to make sure I'm sure that you resolve this. I want to get few persons to get results with this and use them to launch this system. All right. So this is what I call leverage advantage, guys. This is what you're basically taking advantage or leveraging on the efforts of other persons, people who don't know how to sell, but they have this amazing product. They have these great products available already. Take advantage of it. They don't know how to sell, but you know how to sell. Take advantage of that. So I'm going to be launching this at a fee of 15,000 naira. All right, for 10 to 20 persons, you can get started today for 15,000 naira. This training we're going to start on the 1st of this is April, on the 1st of May. All right. So this is allowed between now and what's it called? 30th of April. All right. So from now to 30th of April, I'm going to keep this offer open so you can come in between now and 30th of April. But what I want to do is for those of you who are here right now, if you make payment for this today, you pay just 10,000 naira. All right, 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira today, just within the next 24 hours. 10,000 naira. After today, this is by 12 a.m. this morning, the price goes to 15,000 naira. All right, the price goes to 15,000 naira. Listen, you need to understand that what you're trying to pay here is not going to move the needle for me. It's not going to move the needle for me. To help yourself. You're paying this to help yourself. You're basically giving me paying this token to say, thank you for wanting to spend your time with me, because that is what you're doing here. All right. My group coaching is 150. My one-on-one coaching is 350,000 naira currently. All right. My setup system to set up a business, to set up a sales funnel for you, I charge 1.5 million. So 10,000 naira that you're spending to have my time to help you make sure that you start this thing the right way, solidly. So make sure that you're laying it on a good foundation. You're doing it to help yourself. All right. So if you're ready, if you think that this is something that you're ready to do, okay, all you just have to do is pay into my account, okay, my GTB account, okay, just send into my GTB account. All right, so that's going to be it for now. Here is what we're going to do. If you have questions, I want to take questions now. If you have questions, let me know your questions and I will attend to them. Just send your question in the chat box. So look at the chat box and let me know your questions.